following is an unpaid preview for a game seeking funding on Kickstarter. The product seen here is a work in progress and is subject to change during the duration of the project.
Hello everyone, I'm Ferdinand the Garbage Sacker, and welcome to the Kickstarter preview to The City. This is another game on the Eagle-Gryphon bookshelf series. Believe this is number 21 now, and this time it's a engine building card game by Tom Lehman. So let's go ahead and take a closer look. The City is a fast-paced engine-building game where the goal is to build a city from the ground up and to have the most points at the end. Each turn, players take turns simultaneously. They select a card from their hand to build and reveal it at the same time. The top of the card tells the cost in cards the player will have to pay in order to build it. Some cards may need other cards previously built in order to purchase it. If a player cannot build a card from their hand, then they can take a survey token to draw 5 cards and then discard 4 for the turn. And at the end of each turn, the players will see how many points they earn and their income from their cards. All buildings in front of the player activate. They gain points for each blue hex symbol and draw cards for each card symbol on the bottom of the cards. Some cards will even get bonuses if the player has the required building. Others will have a symbol that increases in value for each symbol you have from cards in your tableau. Once a player scores 50 or more points, the game ends at the end of the turn. The player with the most points is the winner. Alright, so here are my initial thoughts about The City. I think it's a very fast-paced engine building game and hand management game where you're trying to put out the cards that you do want to put onto your tableau. Hopefully that they will score, but you have to think about the next card. Thinking about each next card is very important. What you have to build from your hand, you have to lose cards. You may want to keep cards in your hand in there, so you might build it later. So it's all about this managing of, I'm going to pay for this building, use these cards, going to keep these cards. Hopefully I can get more cards as I put out more building and building this engine of getting points, getting cards in there. It happens really fast, and the game says it happens in about 8 to 10 rounds. I say that's about correct. And while the game is also played simultaneously, it doesn't take any time at all. Less than 30 minutes, I would say, or even faster than this. I can maybe even say about 20 minutes, and everyone just keeps going and playing a game. And anyone that's familiar with the game will just, round after round, just here's a card, here's another card, here's another card, and then soon, that's it. Someone scores over 50 points, and that's the end of the game. Now, I think there are some really cool strategies in the game, especially some stuff I do like. The way of scoring for icons, you can really build upon those. One strategy I did is just try to get as many of the shopping icons in there, and that gave me loads of cards to just keep drawing. You can only have only 12 cards in your hand at the end of each round, but it's just 12 cards. That's a lot of cards you could still play with, a lot of choices you can make, and practically you can buy almost anything with 12 cards if you can build it up that way. So you can then try to focus on trying to get these points in there. But guess what? I didn't win for that, but it's still really cool trying to build the engines of you trying to by putting cards down into your tableau and seeing what they could do and how they can mix in with other cards. And the scoring is very simple. You just go to a card, you check other cards, they have anything there, then you go to the next card, see if you score, see you get cards, and etc. So yeah, it's just very light, very smooth playing. Now I just want to point out just a little fact here that The City is a reprint from a few years ago, and it had different art. It was only in Europe only, and now they bring it here. Eagle-Gryphon is doing a wonderful job with this. I think the art looks really cool, and they're also adding an expansion for more different cards. I don't know exactly what's in there, but just pretty excited because I really do like this game. And for my final impressions of The City, I think this is going to be a wonderful addition to the Gryphon Eagle bookshelf series, which includes For Sale and Ink and Gold. I think this is going to be another hit for that. People who are looking for a very light game that's fast-paced, easy to teach, and that it's also very portable because the bookshelf series is in their smaller box games. They, if you know about the company, they have these really bigger box games, but I love that they have these smaller box games. And I think it definitely deserves a look. So if you're interested in the city, please go check out their Kickstarter. Unfortunately, I think you only have a few days to do so, and see if this is a game that you like to support.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe to my channel for more videos on board and card games. This is the Cardboard Stacker, and remember to keep on stacking games.